Hidden in the misty hills of northern Italy lies a forgotten titan of stone and time. A castle once echoing with the voices of poets, warriors, monks, and now silence. Its story begins nearly 1,000 years ago, sometime in the 10th century, when the powerful Malaspina family first raised its walls high above the Valle Staffora. Not just a stronghold, but a symbol of bloodlines, power, and poetry. By the 12th century, the castle wasn't just a fortress, it was a cultural sanctuary. Dante Alighieri himself praised the castle's patrons, the Malaspinas, for their generosity and intellect. Troubadours and scholars came from afar, and this very hill echoed with the birth of Italian literature. But as centuries passed, war and politics chipped away at its glory. The castle changed hands repeatedly, from noble families to the church. Each era left its mark, sometimes in marble, sometimes in fire. In the mid-20th century, the castle was lovingly restored by a private family and opened as a museum, inviting visitors to walk its uneven floors and feel the weight of 10 centuries beneath their feet. But somewhere along the way, the world moved on. And today, the castle sits abandoned once more. The museum closed, the tourists gone, and only the ghosts of history remain to walk its halls. Today, we go inside the forgotten castle and uncover what time tried to erase. So join me today and let's see what's left.
We have made it to this incredible abandoned castle in Italy, and this is by far probably the best place I've ever seen, especially in this country. I mean, this is like a fortress right here. You have this whole like courtyard area. There's like housing part. There's a church right here. There's even a secret tunnel that we have no idea what actually leads to, and it has its own museum with ancient artifacts still left inside. This is probably, like I said, by far the best place I've ever seen. I'm ready to go inside. I am actually joined today by some fellow Italian explorers, and I'm going to tag all of their stuff down in the description. They make YouTube videos, they take really good pictures, and if you guys want to check them out, give them a follow. Be down in the description, go check them out. And I'm also here with my best friend, Pearl Photography. We are on a big trip, and this is only the second spot of the trip too. You guys have no idea what you're in for. Let's get into this exploration. Let's go. So right now we're just in the courtyard part, which what happened was I came in and you can see this place is a literal fortress. All the overgrowth and everything. I think there's bedrooms and stuff up in here. Down in here is like a crazy dining room and all that stuff with an incredible view over here. And you can see how old this is by all the stone. You have walkways going up that way. You got big iron fences. You got everything out here. This is one incredible castle that we're at today. Like, there's so much to see. There's so many different parts of it. You even have an old well here. Oh, wait. That goes to part of where the tunnel is. So we'll go down there in just a minute. But do I start you guys off in the chapel, in the house? Where do I start you guys off at? I think we'll go to the chapel first. Walk into the chapel. Oh my goodness. The chapel looks incredible. Look at all the stuff in here. First off, it's very small, but you can see all the things that are left. I mean, this is some old stuff too. Can you imagine the price tag on some of this? This is probably, this chapel has everything. this. I'm at a loss for words, everyone, so we're just gonna go through it together. I don't even know what's all in here. I just know from a little bit of what I've seen. Wow. There's all kinds of history. Even check out the door. Just the entrance alone to the chapel is something to awe at. And this is how you lock the doors and everything. I mean, this place is a literal fortress. Crosses up on the wall. This place probably used to be a museum from the looks of it, but it's kind of nothing in there. I wonder what was supposed to go in there. This is incredible. Let's make our way out. We're gonna go over here. Apparel photography. All right. I think I'm in for a treat right here. Another one of these crazy doors. We even have stairs right here. But this is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. Look at this. Holy cow. This is a museum. Can you guys see what's in these glass cases? Those are all like nails, like giant iron nails and stuff. All different kinds of artifacts. Oh my goodness. The amount of skeleton keys is mind-blowing. There are so many here, like all these. And they have like webs on them, you can see all these skeleton keys. They're all rusted and everything. There's so many of them. This one is like crazy big. I wonder if any of these are for like the castle itself, maybe from a long time ago. So you can see it all in here. There's just more of those like nails and everything. There's all different kinds of like tools and metal pieces. There's so much to show you guys. That's an old sewing machine by Singer. You can only imagine how old that is. Look at all of this. It's all different kinds of tools. I see some saws. You guys can kind of maybe help me figure out what some of this is. What even is this for? It looks like another well right here. I wonder if there's any weapons. Yo. Now this is crazy. These are ancient artifacts. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You can see the artwork in the middle of this. This has to be the coolest place I've ever seen in my life. How are we even in here right now? A lot of it's just tools, like old tools. Looks like there's some shackles in here. There's old shackles, guys. I've never seen such a crazy place. Let's walk around a little bit more over here. See what else we can find in this room. This looks like an old work table kind of thing. You guys see that owl up there? Actually, it's not an owl. It looks like a hawk, maybe. I can't really tell for sure. These look like the tips you would see like on the gates and everything, the fences of these castles, everything like that. Haven't seen any like weapons yet, but I'm sure there might be. You got a big anvil. All different kinds of stuff. You got old cleavers, meat cleavers. This is beautiful. So I didn't see any like medieval weapons, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the castle doesn't have any. So let's keep on moving around. Guys, what do you think of this room? This has to be one of the craziest rooms I've ever found. This is mind-blowing. And a big shout out to Cloud Explorers for bringing me here and joining along. This is I'm overwhelmed by how much this is and how incredible this is. You guys comment down below what you think so far, but we still have so much to see. That's just a taste of what's in here. All right, when we come out, before I take you to this side, I want to show you a little bit more that's over here, if we can find anything else. So we have like another room full of old tools. Looks like this was probably like some sort of shed. But there's so many different kind of artifacts in here. Even back there you see probably the biggest vase I've ever seen in my life. You guys see that? Back in the corner there? It's probably about a 6-foot tall vase. I don't think I've ever seen one that big. You got a place for water. This is just beautiful. All right, we got another spot, another door that's open on this side. What does this go to? This looks like maybe a workshop of some sort. It's not too crazy. The floor's a little bit weird in here too, but maybe it goes underneath somewhere. I'm sure there's very many hidden things in this castle. So we're gonna go down this way. Before I take you in there, I want to take you down here. It looks a little spooky when you get down here. Yo, look at this. Now this is something unreal. This is a tunnel. Don't even know where this leads to. That's scary. We'll check that out here in a minute when we can get everybody together. So guys, stay tuned so we can go down that tunnel. But what's in here? More of these rusty pieces of metal. If you guys know what some of this stuff is used for, just comment down below what your thoughts are. Lots of old tools and everything, and even like pieces for like gates and whatnot. And right here you got a well. Looks down. There's some water in there with a bucket. Some still water. And then you would use this to like crank it and pull it back up. It's really wet and moldy though. So many cool things. It's like there's a little tiny door here. Just like a little storage space. This well looks crazy though, but we're gonna go through this door. I wonder where this leads to. It's really small, so I gotta duck. Oh, that floor is caving in. I don't know if I'll be able to walk through this. It goes back through there, but I think there will be another way around. So we'll find a way. Remember, stay tuned for us to go in here. We are gonna go in there here in just a little bit, so I don't go by myself. Old bell. I think this is like where you dip your hands and stuff for the religion. But check out this door as we walk into this room. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Check that out. This is a huge dining table. Absolutely huge. Look at this place. Oh my gosh, that's huge painting. Oh my gosh. Guys, I might not speak much. I just want to show you guys everything that's in here. Would have had an amazing view. And yeah, see, that's where that door I told you guys led right up here. This is crazy. There's like an axe sitting here on the table. You can see, I mean, this was elegant. This was royal, it feels like. You got the big wooden logs on the ceiling. All different kinds of things throughout. And this table is so dusty. This has been abandoned for a long time. Even the details on the chairs. Wow. Here we have a huge fireplace. And you got more of those artifacts just sitting on the top. This place has been so abandoned. Look, this artifact has like a face kind of in it a little bit. And then these, I believe, are some sort of chairs, I want to say. Like, I think this is some sort of like seating. I'm not 100% sure, or maybe it's just like a place to put your shoes on. I may be so illiterate to this stuff that's here in this country. This had a head on it, looks like. Wow. This is the most beautiful castle I've ever seen. And here is even what looks to be a photo of the castle, or a drawing of the castle from 1484. So that gives you an idea of how old this place is. This is a old castle. You can tell it was made to be a museum at some point. I think there's even pictures of it here. Yeah, these are old pictures of the castle from years ago. It looks like it's been abandoned for quite a long time. I have like this book here, sign-in book maybe? 2012, 17, 2019, 18, 2021. But this was probably Explorers. That says Adventura 2025. That's definitely an Explorer. 2021. Wow. Guys, I didn't even realize the chandelier hanging right there. Look at that thing. Has all these different colors in it, you can see. So beautiful. Right here it's looking like just like a desk of stuff. And you can see there's another photo of the castle right here, and this says 1988. So this was from quite a long time ago. I can't even tell what any of this says, unfortunately. 1989, don't see any. 1991. So this is like visitations and stuff like that. Guys, this is the best house I've ever been in. You have another table up here. Look at this. It's just plastic, actually. I thought this was gonna be like a real sword and shield, but it's actually really just plastic. So amazing. Oh, I gotta watch out. Almost stepped on this. That's glass, and that'll fall right through. It's a drop. Here's more pictures of the castle. And I have no clue what this is. Can you guys tell what this is? I really can't. Old piano. Steinweg. Eagle statues. And this might be the head that was on that statue over there. It's kind of just sitting here. Comes to a little bathroom. That stained glass there. This is beautiful. And we actually got stairs, so let's go ahead and head up these stairs to see what's up here. Oh my goodness. First thing I see, another huge dining table. This was like a gathering place right here, because I turn around, there's 4 more dining tables. They've all got this fancy cloth on them, and the seats are all wrapped up in some fabrics. Oh, look at this chandelier. This reminds me of the chandelier that we saw in the fashion designer's mansion. If you guys remember that video. Which that video is now the second best place I've ever been to. This definitely tops it by a lot. I mean, look at the artwork in here. Incredible. It's sad to see that this one's falling apart. You can only imagine how much that would be worth. All of these paintings and everything. I love the way this is set up. I gotta see what else is back here. Like, look at how fancy this table is. Got the Italian flag back there. There's a door. Wonder what it leads to, if we can get to it. Actually, it just goes, looks like it was a fireplace, but they placed something in front of it. And this goes to just what looks to be a closet. Yeah. Just a little closet, nothing much in it though. It shows the castle right here with some old royalty and everything like that. 1200. It says on this. 1200. 1166. 1166 right there. This place is so old. This is probably the oldest house I've ever been in as well. Got an old chest here. Nothing much in it though. This is nuts. What do you guys think of this? Is this not one of the craziest things you've ever seen? I can't believe that this is a real place. This is locked. Oh, actually, it's not locked. Oh, I think you pull it open like this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess anything up. I bet there's some cool stuff around that. And you got all these books right here. So many cool things. Even back here, there's some plates. Looks like a kitchen back here. Floor is a bit sketchy though. This is just beautiful. Wow, I cannot believe this is real. So I feel like we've already seen quite a lot of it, but I think there's still quite a bit more. We still haven't seen the bedrooms and everything yet. So let's go check it out. We're gonna go back in here. Here, it looks like we got stairs to go down, so we got parallel photography heading down, leading the way. I don't know what the room this was. It's hard to tell. Look at this, bro. What even is this? Is this like ancient stuff?
It's gotta be. Some of the dates in here are from late 1100s.
Yeah.
Like,
this is the oldest. What's even in that?
a broken mirror, a
Hat.
candle.
Yeah. So many cool things. I think that leads out to... This is the door we tried to first come in. I think back in the museum part, small staircase. Just keep going up and up. This is tiny. Picture of the castle right there. Oh my, this is beautiful. 1167, I think, is when this place was built. That's from 1700. Old picture of the castle up there. Look at this. Bro, you see all the...
Wow.
That's so old. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like carvings in the walls. Engravings. And it's probably from... Look, this one engraving is dated 1746. That is mind-blowing. So this is probably gives you like information if you were going to like explore this place as it was, since it was a museum. Probably like a more like information desk. Look at that, another picture of the castle from a long time ago. Check this out. Got this big chandelier here, really nice. What are you thinking, man? Best place we've ever seen?
Love it. It's unreal.
We still have so much more to see. This is actually open right here. Not much going on in it though. There's a whole other staircase right here. This thing just keeps going up. I have to duck down though. Yeah, I gotta like crouch to go up here because I'm so tall. So this is difficult. Looks like I'm getting to another section. Oh yeah. It's another table. Not many chairs though. Bunch of Italian guys there. Is this like an old arrow? Old bow? Yeah. It's an old bow. This is like a prop gun. And here's that fireplace that those guys were standing in front of. This is so old, all this stuff. Goes to a bathroom on the side here. Really small little bathroom. These are like little seats that would typically go in a church or something. So it's all kind of basically set up as a museum. A family did once live here. And it's hard to believe that a place like this is left like this, with all this valuable stuff inside. Every door and everything, like these are the locks. Oh, it just keeps going. It just keeps going and going and going. Oh my gosh. This bedroom is insane. Holy cow. Like, look at that, hanging over the bed there. There's all mold on it and everything. Look at this place. What an insane bedroom. Just have to be in awe of something like this. These look like fur pelts and everything sitting on it. The stone floors. Beautiful view you would get. This is nuts. Chandelier here. All these different couches. I mean, what do you guys think of this? Can you imagine what it would have looked like when it was lived in? All the other decor that would have been up in here. Look at that fireplace too. You can see the designs. There was something above it. You can see the outline. And there's this piece. This is a beautiful place. Wardrobe. Stone walls. You can see the decay up here. Alright, we're gonna try to go up more. Yeah, this goes to the roof. No, you okay?
Oh my god. You are so tall for this place.
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Super beautiful.
Super beautiful. Yeah.
So, yeah, everybody check them out down in the description. Give them a follow, subscribe. You know? Yeah, this is Cloud Explorer. Everybody.
Hi.
All their links. Ciao, yeah.
Ciao.
Everybody's link will be down in the description, so give them a follow.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But thank you guys for showing me this place.
Oh.
And now the view. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. So heading back down, we're gonna see what else we can find here. They said that the tunnel was flooded, so unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to go much in it, but still pretty cool. I think there's still more to see here, so we're gonna try to find more. So this makes
Yes.
that come up, but it's not attached anymore.
I don't know if. Oh yes. Look at this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. It's like a gate almost. That's so cool.
Yes.
That's so cool. This is such a cool place.
It's good.
Another wheel here. So unfortunately, when you get down to about halfway, it gets deep, and then there's water everywhere. So unfortunately, I don't have waders or anything like that, so I can't go down there. That really sucks, because I wonder what this leads to. It could lead to some chamber or something. This is a crazy castle, so I guess this will remain a mystery. This tunnel is doing here.
And that is the end of today's exploration. I'm so happy that I got to bring you guys along with me to this amazing abandoned castle. This is by far one of the best places that we have ever discovered on this channel. Big shout out to Cloud Explorers and his lovely wife for bringing us along to see this magnificent place. Everybody check out my friend Peril Photography down below and follow everybody I mentioned in the video in the description. With that being said, comment down below where you're watching from, your favorite part of this castle, and until next time, BigBankz out.